do the honors, Viv?
I'm over here. It's Turner's office, but I've commandeered it for now.
Where's Mr. King?
Did anyone commute? Did you communicate?
You didn't say anything to King.
Okay, well, I was gonna go run up to him because I saw his blip running around.
What do you need?
Ah,
Oh, perfect. Jump down.
No, don't.
Really?
This is... Yes.
do it. You can do
You're
it.
not pregnant. It wouldn't matter.
You can do it. You got this.
I
No.
believe in you.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
I
Oh
thought-
God, I can't. Oh no.
It's for good reason. It's for good reason.
What's the reason?
Well, the reason is, someone who is mentally sane would not have done that. Duh,
What?
Nikki.
You're getting out of pocket day by day, okay? We should
I'm getting
stop
out of
hanging
pocket.
Yes.
Right.
You don't want me to tell them what you said to me, okay?
What did I say to you, Nikki?
Never mind. I'm not gonna repeat it. It's not about me. It's about someone
It
else
sounds
now.
like you're making everything about you, Nikki.
I can't hear from the one ear. Give me a second.
I didn't know going deaf in one ear was a pregnancy thing.
Oh yeah, pregnancy does.
It's the
does
fluids
numbers
moving around.
on
That's true.
Nikki.
Okay. Are there any blips around this? Blips around it. Get off the radio. Okay. Have you guys heard about the video?
You guys are so slow. Holy shit.
What do you
What?
mean? Hello?
I've already given
We
him the
just
news. Come on.
What? We just woke up today, okay? I took 3 days off.
Oh.
Myself.
Nikki, I took the last 2 days off. And you've been on duty with me for hours and you haven't said a fucking word? King is on duty
But
for
we just
minutes and
found
I'm
out.
immediately told.
Oh
I just
yeah.
got to know about it quite literally a minute ago.
Have you got a link to the video that actually works?
No,
No,
you're asking
we're
Twitter
trying
for
to.
it.
I'm getting it. Don't worry.
Y'all, this is posted on Twitter?
Yeah.
We
Whole
looking
city's
for
seen
the,
it.
the video, you know.
What?
Would you
So
like me
it's
to
not a
describe the
hush-hush
video?
thing? Sure, because we
No,
were
it's not
told
hush-hush.
about it.
Everyone know. We watched it in the meeting yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we did.
Whose
It was a
idea
nice
was
Sunday.
that?
It was. I don't remember whose idea it was, but it was. Fred was there, and it went fantastic. Everybody saw the true Carmine in that video. I can give you an idea of what happened if you would like.
Sure. Right with
Okay.
him?
Yeah.
Start scene inside of what appears to be some kind of mine with a wall of fire behind a half-naked Carmine and a terribly masked Bobby Charles. Peach is stood there with no mask on, and they're asking her, well, Carmine is asking her if she believes him. Does she think he did it? Not sure what they're referring to specifically, but she ends up saying, "Yeah, I don't believe you. I think you did it." And then he stabs her, tries to frame Bill Mays in the process by saying, "Bill, how could you do this?" And Bill Mays turns up. Then Bill Mays gets shot, and then they're on recording, both audio and visually, trying to tamper with evidence on scene and create a scene that looks like she was robbed for her jewelry.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Hell.
Are they okay?
Wow.
When did this happen?
Well, Peach is okay, thankfully.
Okay.
Has Peach said anything?
Peach doesn't remember.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. They ran for the brain.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But Peach was hurt, right?
Yeah, she was stabbed.
Okay.
Why'd you say it like that, Nikki?
what?
Because I was
Fucking
thinking it might
weird.
have been... I was thinking like maybe it's like, you know, because he said, the person that we spoke to said it could be a deep fake and stuff like that. But if
Oh,
it's
like
really
voodoo
deep fake,
magic
how is this
stuff?
like, you know, an actual, you know, someone getting hurt or injury, you know?
I have a
But
question.
there is an injury, yeah. Yeah.
Is there the Carmela situation? What is there evidence of that?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, they've got evidence of all of it. The marshals, I think they're almost ready to push charges to the docket. So
What?
all they were really
What?
doing was, oh yeah, do you want to hear the charges they're pushing?
Sure.
Bobby, criminal negligent ownership of a firearm, criminal use of a firearm, refused to give statement to Maeve and did not report his stolen firearm, or didn't report his firearm stolen, after it was found discarded. No civilian's weapons license. Carmine, attempted first-degree murder, attempted secondary murder. Attempted first
Oh,
is for dropping
Jesus
Carmela off a
Christ.
bridge. Oh, also, he may have used Carmela to go and stab somebody for a promotion.
What?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
There are reports for all of this. There's the PD bot went rogue thing. That's the Osvaldo stuff. Yeah.
I just joked around him and said I'm coming for his job. Oh my god, I didn't mean it.
He did this himself, to be
Nikki,
honest.
don't feel bad. I once called Carmine a diversity non-fire, and then within a week he was fired.
So it's our fault. I see.
Carmine came in yesterday, so Bobby's been informed. He knows he's suspended. Carmine didn't know, so he came in yesterday, and he ran past the office when I was in there talking to other people about the same situation. I was talking to Daisy about it, Daisy Moss. Then I heard Carmine go by, then I hear Ruth, and then we're like, oh shit. We go into the changing room, and Carmine's in there like, the marshals can't do this. They don't have any rights. Well, he was wrong on that. And then I said, Carmine, you're a piece of shit. You tried to kill Peach. I hate you. And then he ran out of the building screaming.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Ruth is calling. Hey, Ruth, what's up?
Hey, I didn't know if you had a moment. I just kind of wanted to touch base sort of on that stuff and just some other issues regarding that as well.
Sure. Where would you like to meet?
I am actually at MRPD.
Okay. So we can't use the chief's office.
Yeah, I heard there's issues.
Pred went with the lowest bidder, and instead of sound deadening, holy fuck, let me swap letters. We got whatever the
Amplified
opposite
sound,
of
I heard.
correct.
Yeah.
It's become the intercom room.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Which is especially bad. Okay, the records room, the big table.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll be there in a few.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, bye. All right. Well.
Wow.
Oh boy.
All right.
She'll be able to go through everything. She's like the person working on everything, and yeah.
Got it.
So that means we don't have captains. Is there anything change in our working environment that we should be made aware of other than that?
No.
No,
Carry on as
nothing.
usual, got it.
Yeah. Why would anything change?
I don't know. It's Pred's world, okay? You never know.
No, nothing is changing as of right now. Though I do need to go get food before I pass out.
Sure.
And wait, please tell me we got a delivery today.
We do have a lot of food. I took like for myself and Viv too, so we have a lot. Also, the person who is ACRing is Sean Beckett. Remember that dude, Mr. King?
Yeah. Oh.
Who?
Yeah.
British fella. Yeah, that's him.
He's applied for a job here, isn't he?
He has, and he has put that on hold till this is done.
Interesting.
Is this person like a marshal, civilian?
Civilian.
Private investigator.
Ah, okay.
Mm. Also, the person named as the person who was stabbed by Carmela, by the way.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Yeah.
I didn't take him
report
seriously. I called him a liar.
37816.
Nikki!
Wait, you knew about that?
Oh, he was saying about things like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting, like Carmine's been dropping people here and there," and I'm like, "Are you sure about that? That doesn't sound real." But I didn't like clearly call him a liar, you know?
37937, that one?
37816.
I'm gonna go.
The Carmela stuff.
I'm gonna go grab food and then speak with Ruth regarding all of this. It's gonna be interesting.
Good
Can I
day
come
for
into
you.
that meeting in like 5 minutes? I just gotta do something real quick.
Sure. Yeah.
Carmela hired?
Okay, thanks, sir. Yeah, we should fire her. Well, I don't know why we fucking hired her.
Gonna be one of those days.
Betsy from 407.
Send it.
All right. Good morning.
Oh, morning. Sure you're
You know
walking
what?
into a bit
You
of a
are
shit
you
show.
are more correct. Morning. Morning.
Yeah.
All right. So what the hell is going on?
So I don't know if you read that. Carmine and Bobby have been literally just committing crimes on duty. Bobby seems the only evidence we have is related to the mines incident. Carmine's is a lot more extensive.
Okay.
So kind of what I wanted to talk to you about more was I approached Fred with that same document, trying to talk to him, requesting that he is suspended, to like talk him through, and he immediately was defensive, said, you know, I don't know if you need to get it.
No, you're good. You're good.
You know, that there wasn't enough evidence, there wasn't PC, there was no reason to suspend, he wasn't going to suspend them, we can't ask that. Kind of just getting very defensive and related to it. I also had asked for statements from him regarding the incidents because Carmine had said that Fred walked in just after the Osvaldo shooting, so I wanted like a statement of what he saw when he arrived. He said it's not his job to provide statements.
Okay.
So I was like, we need to know what happened, and I was like, in the incident with the mines, you kind of arrived, weren't really helping, like just what was going on for you. Refused, and then even later that day, give me 1 second, I'm gonna send this to you. This is a incident that I was not even involved in. This is what he writes at the top of it. It was an OIS shooting. Yeah, that I was not involved in, he was, but refusing to provide statements. Which, like, my issue with that is other officers are trying to charge things we expect everybody to kind of put in their statement,
Right.
and he refuses to. And this
Wait, what's the
is
context of the shooting?
I don't even know. I was not there, was not any part of it.
So this is just entirely separate to.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Like, it's just the level of his refusal to provide statements on things that do matter. It affects me in this investigation, but it's also going to affect other officers that are trying to do the job.
Right.
There was a situation back when I was BCSO. He refused to put in a statement of the person he searched and frisked, which we ended up having to drop charges related to that because he refused to put in a statement. So it isn't a news. I know he's your boss, but I figure, you know, you're the only other person that can kind of go to, because I don't. It could be derelict of duty, but I don't think that's something the marshals need to sort of step in to try to handle.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from. I can also understand the difference between not having done it, but then intentionally refusing. But also, it's pred. So I don't know how the conversation went, or started. I know pred very fucking well. And if Pred perceives anything being if anything's perceived as a dig towards him, give me just a second. There we go. Anything perceived as like a dig or any kind of attack or threat,
It's very
Pred's gonna double, triple, quadruple down.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is sort of. I tried to come in like with this is the facts. He refused to even look at the report. As I was trying to tell him, told me I needed to read everything to him. And refused to like look at any evidence or any statements or anything. So it was very difficult to have that conversation when you don't even have somebody willing to look at the report with you as you go through it.
Got it. Okay. So I was attempted to be sent the video. Unfortunately, the link no longer works for the Carmine Bobby situation. That being said, I was given a description of what occurred. But again, obviously, have not seen anything firsthand, and ideally, I would like to.
Yeah.
However,
I can give you another video. It's not as good quality because it's somebody recording the video that was played.
got it.
I just was made aware of this one. It is very concerning because right after the video is shown, Pred stands up in front of everybody and says, "It looks like Peach slipped and fell on a knife."
Got it. Okay.
I mean, I'm not kidding. In the past like 3 minutes, I'm gonna actually text it to you.
Wonderful. What a day.
Yeah.
What a day. All right. Wait, so is this
So this
is a playing of the video, or
yeah. So this is
okay.
when the video was actually played. There was somebody recording the entire thing.
Got it. All right, give me a second.
So it's a lot longer, but it does include the video.
Oh fuck! I have to change my audio stuff. 1 second. Me, one moment. Do you have a timestamp as to when the video starts by chance? In this one, I know you were just sent this, so if you don't, that's fine. I want to make sure.
I believe it starts around like just after 2 minutes. It's obviously not great quality, but I didn't realize the other file got corrupted.
What? What's with the audio? Does the audio present the same way in the original?
Like some distortion and things?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't like that
Me
at
neither.
all. Okay, obviously, that's being played on a big screen. Please tell me in the actual video it's much easier to identify who this is.
Yes, in the
Oh, thank
actual
gosh,
video,
okay.
it is just the video. It's a lot clearer without snow and any of that.
I hate the amount of distortion in this video.
Yeah, so that's where like normally I'd be really concerned about the distortion, but we have like the physical evidence that sort of backs up exactly what that video shows. I'm gonna make a quick call and see if we have another copy of the video anyway.
Please, I would love to see that original.
The same one. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yep. Bye.
Okay. I mean, like, the obviously this video provides I mean, there are things that I certainly don't like, but obviously that might be cleared once I see the original. If the original is very clear as to the individuals involved, I take zero issue with them being suspended in the slightest.
So we, before this video even existed, was the suspension because Bobby's weapon. So Bobby bought a weapon about 40 minutes before this incident. That weapon was found discarded next to Maxwell's car, which was stated Maxwell's car was the one taken to the mines by them. We found it discarded in the water with his prints on it, and the casings shot down Bill Mays.
Hold on, what's Bill's involvement in this?
Bill was a fall guy. So at first we weren't fully aware. Bill was found. He had 2 knives on him, and he was found shot down. Peach was stabbed.
The 2 knives on Bill.
Yes, one of them was registered to Carmine, and that one was the one that had Peach's blood on it.
How did Bill get in possession of it?
So in the video, you hear Carmine yell, "How could Bill do this?"
Yes.
So it is believed after Bill was shot down, which you see Bobby Charles shooting down Bill in the video, they planted the knife on him.
Planted as in like, hey Bill, can you hold on to this, or like?
No, they shot him and then
then put it up.
And then Bobby dumped the gun near where he abandoned the car.
Okay. And what's the total count and names of individuals involved in that situation?
In that situation, it's Peach, Bill, Bobby, and Carmine.
Right, give me a second. I'm gonna write this down for my notes. Peach, Bill, Bobby, Carmine, and who else?
Yep.
Hey.
That's it for that one. How you doing, Davenport?
I'm good.
Hey, just, you know,
I have
getting the news.
It is
Oh,
sorry, I
Hi,
did
Ruth.
forget. Reed was found on the scene as well. He was the one who recorded the video.
Ooh. Have you got a working version of that video, Ruth?
Not as of right now. We're gonna try to get another copy.
Yeah.
We have a recording of somebody recording the video, so it's like there's snow. It's hard to see, but
Okay. Yeah, I had the full copy yesterday, but it's not there anymore. But
Yeah,
I think it's just being put somewhere
the explanation. So here's the thing. I saw a video of it being on the. Is that the Grapeseed?
Grapeseed Theater, yeah.
Yeah. And unfortunately, because of it being there and being played there, it's also being played with recommended videos on the right side. So the video is cut even further, and it's being recorded like it's a recording of a recording from a decent distance away. Straight up, you can barely identify. And to be very clear,
It's
I'm
hard to
not
see who it
making
is in that-
excuses.
no.
I'm
I mean,
not
they were
making excuses
suspended
at all.
even before this video came out.
Got it.
I have a
Okay.
working one for you. I'm texting it to both of you now. Hang on, so I just had a brain wave. There you go, Rhodes. Ruth. There you go. Davenport, I'm gonna send this to you. There you go. You could put it on the screen in the meeting room if you want.
I'd rather not.
I mean, so Rhodes, the thing about this that yesterday, I was trying to pull Peach in as soon as she got on duty for an interrogation to kind of get her statement before the video came out. Pred decided to play the video during the meeting yesterday.
Wonderful.
Wait, sorry, did you say that you didn't have a statement yet?
We had an initial statement, but I wanted to get like a full recorded statement.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I think the video is pretty damning.
It confirms what all the physical evidence lined up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did Bobby go from unmasked to masked? I might as well fire him myself. I don't get it.
You know about the gun and the knife?
Yeah, I was just told.
You guys are the worst fucking criminals I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. All right. Well, at least I do have that context. I mean, I didn't see it in its entirety, but I will. It's just a lot of the not gonna lie, a lot of the audio and cuts are pretty jarring and
Yeah.
but understood. Understood.
Yeah, it's a giant shit show.
And so just to
pretty much.
clarify, the suspension from the marshals had nothing to do with the video and was solely based on the physical evidence of both the gun
Yeah,
in
it was
addition
before
to the
we had-
knife on Bill.
Yes, as well as Carmine's other incidents. There's a report LSPD made of Carmine snow dumping Carmela through her off a bridge. She reiterated this in an unrelated interrogation. In other Carmine shooting Osvaldo, I don't know if anybody looked into the Osvaldo shooting. He states PD bot did it. Carmine's heavy pistol and his heavy rifle was used to shoot Osvaldo.
Christ.
And then there's
Okay.
lots of other small stuff, but those are like the big encompassing incidents that, especially after the mines, we felt, it was not safe to have them on duty. He came to request Pred to suspend them. He refused, so...
There's one report I can't see. It's
Got it.
37146. Has that been moved somewhere? It's the PD
See
bot.
that either. It must be
Oh.
Marshall.
I can share, yeah, it's my notes of sort of just the evidence of the Osvaldo scene. What's your state IDs?
Oh, 9151.
1303.
It's not put together nicely. It was just sort of my notes of going through the
That's cool.
Osvaldo scene.
Yeah, no problem. I got it. God, I love the VR scenes. So good.
Yeah.
Wait, where's that photo taken? Like, I'm sorry, not where it's taken. The original scene, where is it?
It's the house arrest house.
Got it. So Grapeseed.
No, the one Vespucci Beach.
Oh,
There's one of Vespucci?
I didn't
Yeah,
know
that's
that
where
one.
Osvaldo is.
Oh.
Oh, I had no idea.
Same.
Wait, so Osvaldo was shot
In that house.
in that house while under house arrest?
Yes.
What day was this? Actually, never mind. Your report is from the 6th here, unless it's just a reused report.
Yeah, I think it was the 6th. Yeah.
Okay. So I was gonna say
I kind of just went through the evidence myself.
like 3 days ago, I want to say I saw. I don't run into Osvaldo
it was
all
the
that
5th.
often. Him and I have some rapport, but I recall him through and wanting saying he was around or something, and now it makes sense why.
Yeah, I think he usually is way later than you see him, but yeah, he
Yes.
gets shot in that house daily. Apparently Carmine, this is one I haven't even fully dug into, was my plan today. While Osvaldo was on the phone with V Gray, Carmine showed up and threw a grenade at him.
What? When was that?
A few days ago? I'm gonna look. I know V Gray made the report.
And what leads us to believe in that case it was Carmine?
Only Osvaldo's word is the only thing we have, so that's where that one's a little harder to do much about. But V Gray was on the phone with Osvaldo at the time. There was evidence that an explosion happened.
Shit.
And he was also shirtless during that. But yeah,
he
that one,
showed us
like...
in the video, too.
Yep.
Is there a correlation there?
I don't know. I don't, like... Carmine always did his shit, but he is off the rockers now.
In the video, he's talking about medication, too. Did you clock that?
Yeah, so even when we went to interrogate him the other day, yesterday, he said he needed a Zoloft. We had cancer come in to be like, I was like, I don't feel comfortable administering medication. I don't know if it's going to affect the interrogation. Just wanted a doctor diagnosis. She said that he has already taken his dose for today, so does not need any more. You should take one in the morning, one at night. So it does seem like he's overusing Zoloft.
What is that? So I'm not a...
I don't know much about drugs, but...
I'm going to Google, but I'm probably going to be put on a list. Yeah.
We pulled Carmine in yesterday to do his interrogation.
How'd that go?
And then cut him loose. He refused to speak.
Wait, what?
He refused to speak.
Can he do that?
Yeah.
I guess he can.
I mean,
You can, yeah.
yeah, anybody can.
Okay. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, with said video, with the evidence, I mean, the evidence alone was bad, but the corroborating video is...
It just kind of puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. I mean, I can't defend that behavior. There's no excuse. There's no reason. None of that should have happened amongst both Bobby and Carmine. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, this stuff is gonna hit the docket. Their guilt be determined. But I do stand by the fact that there's certainly bare minimum. I'm not saying you guys did the bare minimum, to be clear. There is PC here for the charges that were explained to me. And on that basis, there's not much I can do.
Yeah.
And that's a rough one. That's right.
Yeah.
Do you know if
And I
their
mean,
keys
like,
have been removed pending everything?
I have no idea. The only thing I can do is they both clocked on duty, as far as I'm aware. So I don't think they have. I can only remove MDT access, so I can't do anything with keys.
Wonderful. All right. I will. Let me make sure neither.
I
of them
believe
are on
he
duty.
does still have keys. Because yesterday I had Voss come up to me and said, well, that was awkward. Carmine got on duty and wasn't aware that he was suspended. And
Yeah, I was there for that.
was wondering why his MDT wouldn't work.
Wait, as in last night, like after tsunami?
This is just before we responded to that street race on we all went to.
Did you say Bobby or
Oh.
Carmine?
So it was just before
Carmine.
Carmine. Oh, he was definitely notified. Because
Yeah.
King, you were there when I notified him.
Yeah, sorry for shouting at him, by the way.
No. You had just seen that video, so I can only imagine.
That really pissed me off. The fact that he immediately went, "Oh, they can't do this. I have my right." Yes, you do, but you've committed a fucking crime, and you're a cat. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'll shut
I
up.
can't, in good faith, sit here and like we're sitting here with the accusation being one person purchased a PD gun, to use it in a
It
crime,
was a
then
civilian, not a PD.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that like lessens your thoughts, but I just like to make sure things
No,
are...
it's still
Not
bad. He doesn't have a
really.
license.
Not-
It's still bad, but yeah, I just want to
Yeah,
make sure you got
not
that.
really. Primarily on the basis that they will certainly not have an ability outside of PD to obtain said firearm now. Yeah, I can't in good faith let either of them have keys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them pulled. Pending the conclusion to all of this.
Yeah, and we're not trying to drag it out, just wanted to finish interrogations. Pred was upset it wasn't already on the docket, and I said there's still conversations that need to be had. Like, we do have time to press charges. We don't have to do it the second we uncover something, even if we do have the PC.
Also enough to
but-
believe that it's ongoing, which is what you stated in
Right.
there. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the big thing, is that, like, if it was an isolated incident, it would be different than an ongoing continuous.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Again, you have my stance, which is I think there's PC just based on the bits that I have. I will say I'm not gonna lie. If it was just this video, with the cuts and some of the distortion, I would run into personal issues with there being like
Somebody could have doctored it. Like, it
correct.
looks
Doctored, not in like
absolutely.
not like oh, this is AI, as much as it is context was removed and made
Right.
someone seem bad, but like again with the additional physical evidence portion, can't really look past that.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
well,
and that's
me
exactly
get
like
their
the video. I was
keys
like, can we even use it? But I'm like, our physical evidence lines up with it, and there's nobody that would know what that physical evidence is to
Yeah.
doctor this sort of video.
do you think we're going to get some kind of AI legislation after this?
I don't know. I mean, hell, there might be legislation specific to the admission of edited footage. Because again, context in an overwhelming majority of situations matters. And while I don't personally like how the video is cut, and the distortions, at the end of the day, they were still going to be suspended just based on the physical evidence because they're fucking bozos. Now, to be very clear, I'm not saying they should have been smarter when they shouldn't have done this at all.
No, I know what you're saying.
I just don't want there to be confusion. Holy fuck.
I mean, they
Alright.
handed themselves on a platter.
Yeah. What's have you interrogated Bobby?
He also wouldn't talk.
They have lawyers present.
They did, both of them.
Okay. Who's the lawyer?
For I think it might have been Murphy Braun for Bobby Charles and
Interesting.
Bailey Harvey for Carmine.
Okay.
And if,
Hey, real
if
quick.
you guys are going to question,
Well-
Bailey is the one doing Carmine's ACR, but he made Carmine aware of that when he represented him, and we got on recording that he still wanted him.
Got it. Where
What?
what's the serial of the firearm from Bobby?
If you look at
Can you just tell me the last three?
Yeah.
Because there's an undated thing at the very bottom of his profile that says Bobby Gun Reg Update, serial, issue ID. But again, undated, despite the fact that all of his other ones are dated.
trying to figure out which one it is.
Are you on?
I believe it is G4D.
Okay. This is a different thing entirely then.
Oh, there's another one? I don't think it has.
What does the other one end in?
I can't find it. It was found in the river. So I'm trying to see if maybe they put it in a different report.
Kyle Pred gets shanked. Heavy. And which gun did Bobby have? What kind of gun?
M1911.
Got it. Okay. Slightly confused. Does Bobby have a civilian weapons license?
So this was sort of argument having. We believe to know. Jeb believes yes, because it's noted he got one and there's nothing ever noting it was removed.
They're the only weapons license. Actually, I do believe he does. Because there is no change in his civilian weapons license status. They're granted by Gatsby, and then all the removals are removed by LSPD, and all on the 10th, excluding today when his weapons license was revoked. That's a bit interesting, because on that basis, he technically has a civilian weapons license as it stands.
Yeah. And that was part of, like, we looked into that. Yeah, it was the G4D was the right one. It was more he also didn't report it stolen or missing, and then it was used in the crime with his prints on it.
Were there any other prints or just his?
Just his. And like I said, it was bought 40 minutes prior to the mines incident.
Did you guys pull records for what he purchased?
Yes, I believe Riker had originally been working on that part. I see he's in the ICU, so I might need to pick that part up. And put a shift to Marshall onto the Bobby angle, because I don't like pushing charges on somebody outside my time zone.
Right. I mean, that's valid, because you're sort of shooting yourself in the foot. You either have to make yourself available at ungodly hours of the day in which you typically wouldn't, or you just are never going to see them, and then it's just going to get extended unnecessarily. Okay, well, I'll be removing both of their keys pending the conclusion to all this. I say that not in a if they're found not guilty for whatever, that they'll get their keys back, because obviously, someone could be found not guilty, but if we have reason to not trust, that is also an inherent issue.
Yeah.
Is there anything you need from me?
Not
Or
right
General
now.
High
Just kinda-
Command?
What
wanted
did
to
you
make
just
sure
do?
you guys are aware. I more just need those statements for Pred because I genuinely don't know. I might have to call him as a witness because it's also one of those like I don't know if that will be a roads violation. If we have statements that he was present but he's refusing to give a statement and he's another police officer, like I'm genuinely unsure of how that works. Because it could be seen that we're withholding evidence.
I guess it would depend on the context of the information that they had available, but proving that is going to be incredibly difficult. I'll speak with Pred regarding the report situation, because in these situations, obviously, we should be leading by example. But again, just to verify, though, the Hydra OIS situation
Hydra one
is
is completely
entirely
unrelated.
separate. It's just you pointing out the unwillingness to cooperate and intentionally go out
Yeah,
of his way. Okay,
That was right after the meeting.
got it. The meeting where the video was shown? Or
No, the
meeting
meeting
where
I
you
talked
spoke
to
with
him.
him. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So I did text him. I asked him for those statements at that time. He refused. I texted him just saying like, "Hey, formally requesting the statements, the reports I spoke to you about, but just confirmation, written confirmation about the request of the statements." And he said, sent me a gif of, "Okay, well, I won't be doing that."
Again, I will speak with him. No
Yeah,
promises.
appreciate
Obviously,
that.
he's his own person, but I'm going to do my best to ensure that LSPD are in the appropriate position that they need to be, given everything going on. I'm going to, actually, before you leave, I'm just going to ensure that keys are removed, so that doesn't get forgotten. And I will also put up a high command announcement indicating the removal of keys pending the conclusion, since they are suspended anyways. Ultimately, by the way, if Pred doesn't believe that y'all have the ability to do what you did, his legal recourse would be some form of an injunction preventing said thing from happening. But also, that would then fall back on us to review said evidence, act accordingly, draw the same conclusion, and do it ourselves.
Yeah. I genuinely tried to provide everything in that kind of request for information because like we were requesting the suspension because in general we would rather it go through you guys than us ever having to do that. It's only in
Yeah.
the circumstances where it's
I
not
get it.
working.
I understand. All right. Again, I'm just gonna go get those removed, and then we should be good. Obviously, I'll speak with Pred, and hopefully get to the bottom of this and come to some sort of consensus as to what's going on.
Yeah. And I'll keep you guys in the loop kind of where we're at.
Oh, God.
Reed.
I don't even want to
Oh,
look.
that's from Starship Troopers. That's a great movie.
He's stomping cockroaches and it says at Carmine at Bobby.
So is this like a revenge thing from Reed? I mean,
Possibly. I mean, it's Reed. This guy
Okay.
chases me around with a molly 24/7 anytime he sees me, so
that sounds about right.
this guy is unhinged, which that's why like the video coming from him makes me not want to trust it, but when all the physical evidence corroborates it, and I think even without it we would be okay.
I'll be honest, it fucking convinced me. I don't see what reason he would have to lie. You know, given he was a victim, he would just tell the truth. I would expect.
I mean, the worst
Also, it
part
is
about
Reed.
before the mine stuff, the worst part of anything, I told Carmine a long time ago, the worst thing about Osvaldo incident, if something happened, admit to it. The cover-up is where the issues lie. It's always the cover-up.
Mm-hmm.
I do apologize. Just need uno momento. Here. 0.
How's the herbalist stuff going, King?
We have
Fine.
a meeting this week, I believe. And I know you're coming in on it. I know a guy called Raptor's coming in on it as well. I've been told is a new
Yeah, Bill
And
Raptor. Yeah.
roster.
I need to meet him. I think he was around, wasn't he?
Pictures.
Yeah, he's around.
1375.
He's riding with Chapman right now.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll give him a
1375,
shout.
okay.
But the undercover op went pretty damn well the other day. We got. Have you seen all this stuff that we did?
Yeah. Aldo
Okay,
was telling me a
excellent.
bit about it.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah. So we've got a subpoena for another subpoena for the phone, where we've got more information from that, especially with regards to my kidnapping. There was a video text from James Moulding to the number that we'd already subpoenaed that had
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
contacted me
interested in
threatening me.
Moulding's involvement.
Yeah, very interesting. He called me like just before they kidnapped me and said, "Can I make a complaint about a cop?" So I said, "Yeah, I'll come down to Grove Street," and then I got jumped coming out the courthouse.
Speaking of Malding, does anyone know if anyone has looked into his multi-million-dollar pastry grant?
What?
What?
Yeah, I think he got a few $1 million for Jim's pastries.
Oh yeah, he's trying to
the
compete with
grants-
Greg's.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm not looped in much on the financial stuff. I know some of it, but there are a lot of marshals going at different angles. One of the main things is because of how overwhelmingly insane it's been. Trying to encourage people to turn in the money and not going after them criminally because there's too much for us to ever try to prosecute.
Oh, 100%. Listen, if we get the money back, that's all.
Yep.
They thought they did their big one, but really they're either going to be selling off assets to be able to pay that back, to not lose other things. And realistically, even if certain things are paid back, if other things aren't, at the end of the day, it would still be subject to clawback in its entirety.
Yep.
I mean, if you look at the Bruce ruling, they made it very clear. Any amount of
Proceeds
fraud,
of
any amount makes the entire amount subject to clawback.
and any money you made out of that amount as well.
That becomes a little more difficult to prove, but like regardless, at the end of the day, oh wait, that just reminded me. The KTB people. Darren something and what was the other one?
Darren Black.
Yes. In
Andre
addition,
Tyson.
yes, those two. Apparently they're
I know
both
there's
both KTB, and we're both getting. Girl, Ruth,
people getting grants for dead people's businesses.
That is
Ruth.
so fucked, by the way.
Ruth,
People
That
are
is
can't
ending
stress this
their
enough.
grants roads. This
The
summer,
Fight
director?
Club stuff had a line item
it's
for Oxy.
For Oxy. I know. So let me tell you this. The former marshals, Gunnar Kane, had marshals looking into it for the sole purpose of fucking with Rizal, not even to go after them. They knew about that and they sat on it and did nothing.
What?
They were
That's
aware
rough.
of it. Yes.
How does Gunner continue to look
Well,
worse every
okay.
day, but isn't
Here's
here?
the thing. Here's
How
the
does that
thing.
happen?
I personally think that the prior marshals, like listen, call me soft. I don't think they were equipped. Think of how many marshals there are now in comparison to there were before, and even now. There is just way too fucking much because it is months upon months upon months of this shit. And so there's just so much stacked up. And I don't know about you guys, but when I'm looking into something and I start seeing that there's a much larger issue, oftentimes the original thing gets delayed because everything else, like the much larger image, exactly. And so it becomes this issue of like, I don't know if it wasn't pursued because they realized it was a much larger issue than it was originally believed to be. But yeah, that's
my genuine
The
thought
Helios
is I think
Law one is the one I want to see go through.
I know people are
yes.
looking to Helios too.
Yeah,
They had to know, like, their director didn't have PD experience, and I think that really hurt them. Because being somebody in PD, you do have at least the ability, like, it comes sort of second knowledge how to, like, process things, how to press charges, and, like, I guess you get used to ways to go down those investigations, whereas if you don't have that, it's sort of new, so it's going to take a lot longer and a lot harder to kind of, like, set up. And I don't think very many marshals of the past prior to Brian, the 6 months prior, had any PD knowledge, any of them.
Jesus.
And
That was my
I think
biggest-
that was their down. That was always my issue with the marshals is if you're
Yeah.
going to be out there, you need to get trained in PD.
I mean, from my understanding, they did make attempts at trying to get PD to essentially do like mini academies for them. I don't know if that ever went through. Let's be honest. What ended up happening with marshals is similar to what happened with PD, right? You get a loud, obnoxious person like Brian at the top, and that will attract people. Pred's the exact same way, right? So now marshals finally have sort of the I'll say infrastructure, if you will, to actually move forward with things that previously they simply couldn't. It's not
and I
ideal,
know
but it
Gunner
is the
King,
reality.
Yeah. You need somebody who's able to kind of poke until they get what's needed.
I hate. Hold on. Is Bobby's profile Bobby Charles?
I did make notes on their profiles that they were suspended, so if anybody looked, it was there.
Bobby Charles, here we are. Access removed. Okay, I think the issue that I'm running into is that his profile is set to public. When that happens, you can no longer tag them. This was told to me by Springfield. You can no longer tag them with the @
Yes.
But the thing is, Carmine can. So I question if Carmine's is not the same. No, his is public too.
His
Wait,
is, I
nope,
was
wrong
gonna
state
say,
ID.
I changed both of them.
Wait, hold on. That's because there's multiple Carmine Costellos. Nope, public. I can still do Carmine's and it's showing as undefined.
Maybe, do they both still have, I didn't remove the department?
I would leave that for now. However, do me a favor, document it somewhere that was still left in addition to search, so that should it be determined that they end up getting fired, which is highly probable, that stuff can be removed. I just don't want there to be any issue with that.
Yeah.
Or stuff flying under the radar. Because again, I can't even at them, and it's pissing me off. I could do Carmine.
Bobby's name is the worst name to ever look up.
Oh, because it's 2 first names? And you can only search
It
by
just
one of
doesn't
the
work.
names?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. Well, it's interesting because it should... Well, actually, hold on.
And you can't search by state ID.
No, but it is sequential, but in reverse. So it's not sequential. What the fuck? What if I do Bobby? Bobby, and then... What? His doesn't even come up at all.
Is Carmine meant to have the suspended weapons license thing on his profile too, or no?
Well, the thing is, Bobby's PD license
Oh,
is
it's 'cause he
suspended, but his on a technicality, his civilian license isn't, which is
Am I
kind of
meant to have
problematic.
two like that as well? I've just got a note on my profile that says I've got my.
Well,
city
Bobby
weapons
had a
license.
note. I don't even know how mine's set up, realistically.
I got mine done ages ago.
Yeah, you can't even look up Albert King. He's a difficult one to look up.
Yeah, just type in King and then look for the Jedi.
Oh my gosh, my weapons license was
You
issued.
can look up me. Also, if you go back all the way to the bottom of the staff, I can find me easily.
My weapons license was issued December 16th, 2023.
I think you're the only Brook in the city, so that's easy to find.
You know, I happen to just look at my staff profile here, and I see I've been dapped by Pred.
What?
For unprofessionalism, failure to communicate.
It was 2 days ago.
Would have been right after the meeting. Yeah, there is Christian Winter, then it's me and Jackson are the first. So I always know if I can't find me, I can just go all the way down to the staff.
There's a tag called highly classified. Oh my god.
There is, yeah.
That's cool. Just gonna give
that
to
one is
myself,
actually
kidding.
just Brian and I right now.
Holy
It's
shit.
All right.
you know, CI names and things like that.
Oh,
so just a
fuck.
heads up, there's a high command report indicating that both Bobby and Carmine's keys have been removed pending the conclusion of the case against them.